Hey Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Well, yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
I'm off as a smug cock when you said that.
Wow, physical philosophy, you're not very smart at all. You screw up, cash flow kings. Dissector, you are an idiot.
Hello, everybody. Sunday, it's 12 o'clock Eastern, and on Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern, we weren't on the Cash Flow King. Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's a good chance you are hungover. You were there for a good time, not a long time, and you may have had too much to drink. It could have been a potentially detrimental night to you, your liver, and small intestine. But all that matters is recovery day, and the best way to spend recovery day is with the Cash Flow Kings with a weekly recap every Saturday or Sunday, 12 o'clock Eastern. This is the segment and show where we share all of our buys, sells, transaction, and during earnings season, we go over all the companies, our expectations, what we're looking at, and more. And what a week it has been. But fiscal, I'm a dry turkey this week. I didn't buy anything. I wasn't a compounder. I was
dry turkey, Ryan.
I was a dry turkey. But fiscal, you take it away, and then we're gonna look at some earnings for this week. It's a big week.
So what you see in front of you are my transactions for the week. And we start top to bottom. First, we have a dividend from Comcast. Now, Comcast is what you would call a quality compounder.
One could say it. One could say they are.
Yes. So I got $62 there. Free money. Love free money.
That's income right there.
Yeah, it's income. Next, of course, I picked up 100 shares of Grab because, oh yeah, definitely doing that right. Now, I'm a big fan of Grab, and there may be a video that you can find why I like them better than, say, maybe Uber, maybe Grab versus Uber, which is better, that kind of thing. The video, check it out after this one.
True.
Now, I also picked up 200 shares of Warner Bros. Discovery.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's interesting.
That's a value play. That's a cigar bar.
Yeah. No, actually, I was actually talking to Fabio, and he was interested in it. Like, I know he was selling some puts on it. And I figure, their free cash flow yield looks pretty insane. They've paid down a good, for how short of a time they've had to do it, they've paid down a pretty good chunk of that debt they got in the spinoff from AT&T. I don't know. I mean, it seems like something could happen with that. So
someone is cooking. No, but I think are you worried about Zaslav at all, their CEO? Because he gets himself into a lot of fights, it seems.
No. Honestly, this was like kind of just like a little bit of just like a quick like drive by, like, this is kind of interesting. I want to grab a little taste and just see if it materializes into something. I may get rid of it just as quickly. I don't know.
It's like the school slut after she breaks up with her boyfriend after 3 months, and you wanna, yeah.
But to that point, I did sell a put on it as well at the $8 level for some premium. Also, Michael Burry, I believe, had bought some WBD as well. So
if he buys it, he must buy it.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, this super investor picked some up. Fabio was interested. We know that he's a pretty smart guy. And I can look at the numbers and see like how their free cash flow is looking, see what they've been doing with the debt and everything. And it's like,
but you're not very smart at all. Let's not forget that. You're not very smart.
So it's interesting. I think, having this little slice there, it'll probably encourage me to look at it more closely, maybe do enough to at least make like a surface level video on it and that kind of stuff. So I did pick up another 100 shares of Grab later in the week. Self-explanatory. I'm kind of chipping away at that. I think I want Grab to be probably one of the bigger positions in the portfolio. I think probably I want to keep adding as long as it's probably under like, I kept saying like under 4 probably. is where I want to keep adding and adding and adding, because I think something pretty good could happen with that return wise, as long as I have it at this price. So definitely happy there. Also, another 100 shares of my first cult
Thumbnail.
MPW. Yeah. Which brings me to 3,000 shares on the money. I'm probably done adding MPW, like, and maybe just gonna wait now. Like, I think my basis is probably as low as it's gonna get, and we'll see if
Famous last words.
we'll see if, well, yeah, I might. I mean, if it went if it went back down to 3, I'd have to wonder like what the hell happened. But like, yeah, I guess at this point we'll see if myself, Stabulo, Leaf, our favorite carnivore,
Nate.
and Judicator, and all the other people are correct, and if Fraser Paring and his purse are wrong. So that we'll see with that one. So, oh, and by the way, like May 1st, I'm gonna get a massive dividend from this, but
We have
that's not free money. So
yeah, we have an ultra dividend coming up next week. So this is
Yeah.
gonna be a big week for next week's weekly recap. It's a big week.
yeah, I'll be stacking that dividend. I'll be able to probably get another maybe almost couple hundred shares of Grab from those 2 dividends. So that's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah. I did as much activity this week as some channels do in their research topics of videos. Watch our live if you haven't already. But big week for earnings, like absurd
Oh
week.
my gosh.
This is the kind of stuff that we live for. So it's going to be an active week for all of us. I see Starbucks. That's a big one for me. I see 3M. I don't own it, but that's going to be interesting. McDonald's, Coca-Cola. One man did say Coke is always buy no matter the price.
No matter the price. It
We
could
will
be
see.
$10,000 a share and I'd still buy it.
I agree.
So I noticed Monday is Paramount.
I see SoFi too on Monday. I'm sure our
Yeah.
boy Major Speed's
Well,
gonna be spazzing out that morning.
Unlike Khmer, I don't hold any SoFi, but I do have some Paramount. So curious what's going to happen with that.
Domino's Pizza and SoFi on the same day. That's legendary for Major Speed. He works at
Major
Domino's.
AI companies going.
Yeah, I know. Domino's is an AI company. You know what company I'm actually looking at is Chipotle. That's like at the right price. I think that's a really interesting holding, but it trades at a wild multiple.
Yeah. I mean, and then Tuesday, PayPal. So I've got Paramount and then PayPal the day after. Like, man, it's a big day for big week for me. I mean, after the shellacking I took on Intel, I could really do with one of these companies having like some kind of okay earnings. It would be nice. But
I'm gonna be paying attention to Starbucks at all. I don't know what to predict. I'm like thinking of a wild prediction. I'm saying up 9.5% that day.
Wow.
Actually, 7 to 8%. I take that back.
I mean, I'll be curious what happens. Like, obviously, if it's like, if like, for example, people aren't super impressed with their guidance or something and it falls a bunch, maybe it hits my 75,
Yeah, I think they hit it. I hate they get around us.
I mean, I know that we're used to them always hitting or beating expectations, but nobody does it forever. So, let's see, Wednesday. I mean, I'm seeing CVS.
Oatly, my Goatly on Tuesday. That's a big day.
Ooh, Barrick Gold. So we're gonna see what gold prices have done for gold mining stocks, I guess.
Guff, I'm sure, is going to pay attention to that. Wingstop.
Yeah. Oh, this is the thing. I've been thinking about maybe picking up some Barrick, but I don't know. It's like, is the increase in gold prices already priced into the stock price and stuff? Like, these are the, my wheels are spinning a little bit.
Man, this is a week for Jeremy. You got Oatly. You got, I think,
Oatly,
Fubo TV.
Goatly.
Yeah, Oatly, my Goatly, Fubo TV. Get Foot Locker in there somewhere.
Wow, you got Apple on a Thursday. That's pretty good.
That'll be interesting. Hershey, Amgen. Yeah, big week. MasterCard on Wednesday. Pfizer for the Pfizer shareholders that have like a 30% return over the last 50 years. Qualcomm. That'll be interesting. Yeah, big week.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, very big week.
What are your thoughts on Marriott? That's an interesting company.
Honestly, so hotels and like resorts and whatnot, right? I think the trouble with a lot of those is like, I feel like they've been disrupted a good amount by Airbnb. And I don't know. Like, I don't know how much. Like, obviously, I think hotels and stuff are going to still exist and everything, but I don't know. There's more competition and stuff. It's like,
Maybe you could just buy beach. You could buy the land and the property if that's all you want.
yeah,
Buildings. You're
exactly,
just buying buildings.
You're just buying the properties, right? Yeah.
I also see Aries Capital Corp.
Yeah, I just sold out of that not long ago.
Oh,
So
never mind. We won't be paying attention. Bearish, everybody.
well, it's a BDC. It's like it's probably going to be pretty boring, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Watch it like go up 50% and me miss out on that.
Yeah. Giant week for earnings, though, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us at Cashflow Kings on Twitter. We also have a Spotify now, a Linktree. It's an interesting place. You can go to our Spotify here, listen to all of our podcasts. We're going to start posting them there. Big stuff going on for the Cashflow Kings. Give us a 5-star review.
You could say we're a multi-platform hit.
We are, yeah. That's clearly. All right, this is the weekly recap. Every week we do this: share buys, sells, dividends, and more. All right, thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, to the live shows where stuff goes down, even past 8 p.m. Anything can happen. Thank you guys for watching. Smash like button, subscribe, and of course, do dividend stocks, drugs, and of course, cash flow is king.